Hey guys, so I'm here today to film a haul for you. Yesterday was IMATS in Toronto, so I have a giant, really heavy bag full of stuff to haul for you. So let's do this. So I know last year I complained about how crazy IMATS was, and it was just as crazy this year. I definitely think YouTube stars like Jaclyn Hill and Manny MUA blowing up kind of blew up IMATS, so it's been way crazier. So last year we got there at 8:45. I have a hair. And had to wait in line to get inside till like 10:30, and then we had to wait in line 2 hours for Morphe. It was chaos. I will link my last year's IMATS rant video down below. So we got there at 7:50 this year. It opens at 9. So we waited in line until 9 o'clock when they opened. We got in, and we got in the Morphe line, and it was just as crazy as last year. Like, we saw people in line in front of us. When we got into the venue, we were like nothing has a lineup. What is going on? Why? Where is everyone? And then we got to the Morphe booth, and everyone was at the Morphe booth. Like, literally everyone. Like, they set up Morphe and Kat Von D kind of near the edge of the show, so that when you lined up, you actually like went behind the show. You were like in a separate room, basically a big empty room they made so that you could have enough room to line up. It was madness. We waited in line for an hour and a half for Morphe, and we got in at 9. We got into the line by 9:20. So by the time we finished the whole Morphe experience, it was 11:30. I heard that by 10:30 or 11, they'd actually shut down the line. Like, by the time we were inside Morphe, they'd actually shut down the line. They said that it was a 5-hour wait, and the show was only from 9 to 5. So at 11 o'clock, if there's a 5-hour wait just to get to Morphe, like, you're barely gonna have enough time to shop. So I heard that happen, which is lovely. So just like last year, 4 of us went together and we did tag teams. So me and my friend waited in the Morphe line, and our other friends went to Kat Von D. They came back, tagged us out. So the first place we went was Kat Von D. She did have a long line also that like went behind the secret room, but it was nothing compared to Morphe, and I think we only waited in line at Kat Von D for like maybe an hour. So my first gripe with Kat Von D is that they actually Instagrammed that everything will be 30% off at the show, and then when I got there, they hand you like this price card that you fill out while you're in line, and you just give it to the girl, they pick your order, they call your name, it's easy. But the price card, everything was like 20% off, so then I went back and I looked at the Instagram post, and they had edited the post to say 20 to 30% off. I know this because I screenshotted the 30% off post and sent it to my friends, so I still have the screenshot, so like, kind of shady. While you're waiting in line, they gave out samples of Lolita not liquid lipstick, just like an actual studded kiss lipstick. Like, cute and all, but like, I honestly never reach for these little tiny lipsticks. Like, they're adorable, but like, I'm never gonna use this. But like, it's cute. If you haven't seen Lolita, which I'm sure you have, this is what it looks like. I thought about buying it in full size just because I was like, I feel like I should have it, but Dose of Colors was on the website and was supposed to be there. Like, they were on the exhibitor list for this year, so I didn't buy any Kat Von D liquid lipsticks because I was like, you know, I have so many liquid lipsticks. I actually just placed a ColourPop order, so whenever that gets here, I'll do a haul for you guys. And I'm going to the States later this month, so like, I just have so much coming up. I have so many liquid lipsticks that like, although I like the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, I don't think they're the greatest in the world, so I didn't buy any. But what I did want to buy was the Lock-It foundation. So I am in the shade Light 44 Cool. I'm wearing it today. I like to wear my Becca Backlight Priming Filter underneath it because this is a super full coverage foundation. Like, this is not for the faint of heart. Like, if you like a nice natural finish, a nice light coverage foundation, you're going to hate this. This is my shade. I love the packaging. I love the pump. I just love, Kat Von D is like me. I love her so much. She's like my scene. So yeah, I was really excited about that. And then I also picked up 2 concealers. I picked up the shade Light 5, which is a light shade with neutral undertones. I went to Sephora before to color match myself. I got a sample of the foundation because I always recommend color matching yourself before because it's just such a clusterfuck there. Kat Von D wasn't actually bad because they made you line up and like you had to pass by all the stuff to get to where you had to pay, so you at least had the option to like shop and like swatch stuff, but I just find it so much easier because we basically handed in our card and got to bypass all the people that were shopping and then pay. So it was pretty sweet. This is light number 5. I also love that Kat Von D knows what pasty bitches are all about. Like, I bought the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and I had to return it because Ultra Fair was darker than my skin tone. Thanks, Too Faced. This is light 5, so this is the 5th color in the range, and this is what it looks like. It's pink toned, it's beautiful. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but not super light. So what I actually did was I bought Whiteout as well, which is their white concealer, just because I feel like it would come in so handy for me to just lighten other concealers. And it does such a good job of lightening. Like, it is such a pigmented white color. First of all, this packaging, again, beautiful. So this is what it looks like next to each other. Now I'm going to mix them together and you can see just how light it makes it. Like, that is so much lighter. Like, that's literally too light for any human I know, but fantastic. So when you got the receipt from Kat Von D, you could either get it emailed or texted to you, I think. So I got it emailed to me, and they basically show you the actual prices and then what you saved. So this is regularly $42 Canadian, and these two are regularly $34 Canadian, and overall I saved $22, which isn't bad, but at the same time, like, they were charging tax, they were only taking credit card, which is kind of a bummer because I like to take out my cash for the day and then just use cash whenever possible, because most places if you pay cash they don't charge you tax, and because it just helps me stick with my budget better. Also, with the 20% off sale happening at Sephora soon, like 20% off at IMATS, is that really a great deal? I don't know. If you're getting a bundle, it was a great deal, and I just got it because I was there and I'd saved the money for it, but I was kind of bummed that it wasn't more than 20% if I'm being honest. And then also in every bag they gave you samples. I got a sample of the Tattoo Liner in Trooper and of one of the liquid lipsticks in Santa Sangre, which I'm actually going to open and swatch right now. They were already out of some foundation shades and some liquid lipsticks by the time that we had gotten there. And they were actually out of stock of some foundation shades by the time my friends got there, and they went before us, so I'm assuming they just didn't bring their whole stock with them. But my friend really wanted Exorcism and she put it on her list, but they were sold out, so they actually gave her a sample of it. And these samples are pretty decent sizes, and if you're like me and have 800,000 liquid lipsticks, like, it's not a big deal. Ooh, this is a really nice red. I'm actually kind of excited for that. Just a really nice orange toned, super bright red. Actually, it's a little bit more blue toned. It looks orange toned in the camera though. So yeah, that was everything that I got from Kat Von D. So on the way back to the Morphe line to meet with our friends, we walked by Benefit and they had 40% off, and there was a lineup but no one was following it. You kind of just butted in to the front and got your order. We didn't really realize it was a lineup until after we had butted in and paid and stuff. It was like, oh, people are actually waiting in line. Sucks to be them. So I picked up two things. The first thing I picked up was the Goof Proof pencil in number 4. I'm not sure if I've talked about this too much on this channel before, but I literally love this pencil. This is the exact same as the Anastasia Brow Definer, but you get more product and it is cheaper, and they were 40% off, so this was only $18. I honestly thought about getting 2, but I didn't. I'm just gonna swatch it for you. So this is the color here. I'm wearing it in my brows today so you can kind of see what it looks like, and I absolutely love this. I probably should have gotten 2, but whatevs. It will literally last me like 6 months. And then I also picked up the Ready Set Brow, which is just a clear brow gel. I got this because I'm dropping things. I go to the Benefit Brow Bar at Sephora to get my brows done, and my brow girl is always talking about this, so I picked it up. It has a weird brush. This is basically their clear brow gel. And so if you can see, it's like a flat brush with bristles on both sides, which I actually kind of like. I used it today for the first time, and it works because it picks up product on both sides. So you can use one side for one brow and then one side for the other brow, so you don't have to dip back in, which is like a small thing, but like also kind of handy. Also, like, their new packaging is kind of cute. It's kind of ugly, but kind of cute at the same time. So then I also picked up a beauty blender, of course. They had a deal where if you buy, it was like a pack, it's like this baggie, I have the baggie still. This baggie of 6 beauty blenders was $100, which is $16 a beauty blender. And so again, there were 4 of us. 2 of us wanted 2, 2 of us wanted 1, so we just split that. So I just picked up 1 black beauty blender. I personally like the black ones better. I don't know why, but I feel like they don't hold onto stains as much, and I just like, and I find that they actually hold up longer. Like my pink ones that I bought just last year are already kind of falling apart and disintegrating on me, where I feel like my black ones kind of withstand the test of time better, so I picked up those. And then there's a booth called Blur Makeup Room that's always there every year, and they have like a bunch of random brands. Like they have Embryolisse, Cinema Secrets, Yabby, a bunch of other just little stuff. And so every year I always pick up a Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. This was $28. I just get it every year. It's my favorite moisturizer for the winter for dry skin. It's fantastic. And then I also picked up another Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This was $36, which is really only like 20% off. I kind of mathed it out because I know I can get this on Sephora online, but I just picked it up because it was there. It's easier. And I bought this last year for the first time, and I honestly have only used about this. I've used it till about here, so I still have so much left, so I probably won't need to buy another one next year. But it's just such a great brush cleaner because I'm so lazy to stand over the sink and clean my brushes, but this I will actually do. So then after all of that, we finally got into Morphe. Like I said, we were in line at 9:20. We finally got into Morphe at about 11 o'clock, and then you were like trapped in this little square of Morphe for like half an hour to get to the front. I didn't pick up too much. I literally own so many makeup brushes that I really don't need many more. And I find that the little eye brushes I got from Morphe last year, like the blending brushes, were kind of scratchy on my eyes, and my friends also agreed. So I didn't get too much. I did have a couple things on my list though. I got the Morphe M510, which is like the typical YouTube guru highlighting brush. I used it today to apply my highlight. It was nice. I don't know if it's gonna like change my life or anything, but it's a nice highlight brush. And that was, how is there lipstick on it? That was $10. I also picked up the Morphe E4, which is one of their Elite Collection brushes. It's just a small angled blush brush. That Talia, who I love here on YouTube, uses it for contour, so I thought it would be nice for contour or blush. It's a really nice soft brush. This was $16, which is a little bit pricey, and like I honestly think their new Elite Collection brushes are ugly. Like the old Elite Collection brushes were so much cuter than this. Like why is this so ugly? I don't know. And then I just wanted a small angled liner brush, so I picked up the R45, which is their rose gold collection, and I don't even know if you'll be able to see how little this is. It's super tiny, super fine. I just feel like I have so many gel liners and I literally never use them, and it's because I just can't apply them as well as I can apply a winged liner. Like today I'm using liquid liner, the Ardency and Punker liner, which is like my holy grail liner. So I just wanted to try to see if like a better brush would help me apply it more. And then I picked up, that was $5. And then I picked up one of the Morphe concealers. They were only $5, and the girl there was like just yelling out color matches at people. She obviously recommended the lightest shade for me. This is called Bare Skin. It is a little bit too dark and yellow toned for me though, now that I swatch it. I trusted her too much. She was hyping the trust. She was all excited when people trusted her opinion. And then I got it home and swatched it, and I was like, wow, I will look like Snooki with that on. But I looked at swatches online after, and it looked so much lighter. I'm just so pasty. But thanks to the Kat Von D white concealer, maybe I can make it work. But it's just so yellow toned. Let's see what happens if I apply the white concealer with it. Okay, so I literally just put a dab of white concealer in it. It's way better. It's still kind of yellow though. But I mean, at the same time, it was only $5. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure I can use it for something. Whatever. Other places, I feel like this year I didn't go super crazy. I was pretty conservative. Like I said, Dose of Colors was supposed to be there, but we couldn't find it. I had a bunch of liquid lipsticks I wanted to get from Dose of Colors, as well as the Ideal duos, but I don't know what happened. The girl said Dose of Colors wasn't there. We walked around the entire place, couldn't find Dose of Colors, but it was 100% on the website, so I don't know if they fucked up or what, but It wasn't there, so I bought nothing from them. Clinique was there, and I wanted to look at their foundations, I can't remember what it's called, but the one that everyone has been talking about lately, but they were there, but they weren't selling any product. They were giving out samples of makeup wipes. These are their Take the Day Off Micellar Cleansing Towelettes for Face. I clearly walked by twice and got 2 samples. And the first time we walked by, the girl was like, oh, we're waiting for a discount code. We should be able to give you like a discount code for 30% off our website. So it's like an actual just code you can use online, but then they didn't end up getting the code. So I just don't understand why a company would pay thousands of dollars to have a booth at a trade show, because that's how much it costs for like a smaller booth. Whenever I've done trade shows, is like $2,000 to $3,000, and they had a large booth, so they spent at least $5,000 to $6,000 on this booth, and having it staffed and having a display, and they were just literally doing demos of taking Sharpies off with their Take the Day Off cleanser. It just seemed kind of pointless to me and stupid, and just give me a discount and sell some product. You're pointless. Like, I literally don't care about you if you're doing a demo about makeup removers. Bye. And then while we were in line at Morphe, we'd actually gone to Makeup Forever and put in our order. Last year, it was the same idea. You went in, you wrote down what you wanted on a card, you handed the card to the girl, she gave you a ticket with a number, you waited for them to call out your number. So first of all, Makeup Forever was a fucking clusterfuck. I went there, I wrote down my card, and I wrote down what I wanted, and I gave the card to the girl, and she was like, well, do we have this? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, well, do we have this exact lipstick shade? And I was like, I don't know, I couldn't get over there. Like, it was literally just like you had to like shove your way in, and I went to Sephora, I made a list in advance because I did not want to have to do that, but the girl basically made me. She was like, no, I don't know what we have, we might not have everything, so you need to go over and check what we have and make sure we actually have the lipstick you want. So I had to go over, push my way in, look at the bottoms of all the lipsticks, because obviously I can't remember what exactly it looks like, and there's like 75 different red shades. Make sure they have mine, and then I had to go back over to the HD stick foundations and make sure they had my right color. What a mess. I was just like, why? Like, why can't you just not put it in my bag if you don't have it? So I did that and then gave the card to the girl. She gave us our numbers. They were like 100 numbers between when we handed in our card and when we when it was our number. So we went back to Morphe, did our Morphe, wandered around, and we kept going back to the booth, back to the booth, back to the booth. As usual, it was the last place we were. We like I think we put in our order probably, I mean, we got into Morphe at 11. I think we probably put in our order at about 10 or 10:30, and we didn't get our stuff till 12. It might have been later than 12. I don't remember, but yeah, so as usual, Makeup Forever was a nightmare. I would recommend going there early and putting in your order. I just forgot because Kat Von D was there. I got excited. So the first thing I picked up was the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade 115 or R230. I bought this last year and I absolutely love this foundation. I checked mine to see how much I have, and I literally have like this much left in my stick, so I definitely needed to pick up a backup. I just absolutely love it. Makeup Forever was 40% off, so this was $31, and I think it retails for like 46 or 52. I think it's 52. And then I picked up 2 of their new, what are these called? Artist Rouge High Pigmented Lipsticks. The first shade that I wanted was C502. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's this beautiful, like, purpley gray color, lavender. It reminds me of ColourPop Marshmallow, which I also own, but I do think it's more purple than Marshmallow. It's a beautiful shade. I've heard great things about these lipsticks, and they were only $16 with the discount, so like I literally couldn't not pick them up. And then I also wanted to pick up one of their matte finishes, because the way it works is that one is C502, which is a cream finish, and this one is M500, which is a matte finish. And this is a more red berry toned color. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah, that color is right up my alley. Cannot wait to wear that. So that's what that looks like, and I actually came home with money, which was exciting. I paid in cash at all of these booths except for Kat Von D, where I had to pay with credit because they were only accepting credit, but I still came home with more than the $88 that I spent at Kat Von D, so like I stayed within budget. I was very proud of myself. So yeah, that was everything that I got at IMATS. I definitely would recommend going to IMATS. I'm gonna go again next year. just go early. Shout out to the girls in the makeup in the Morphe line who were like, oh my god, we watched your video last year about how fucked up this line was, and they ended up behind me in the Morphe line, and I was like, oh my god, thanks. And then I realized I really shouldn't be telling everyone all my secrets about IMATS, because now people are showing up early and I have to wait in line just as long. But yeah, that was IMATS. It just looks like it's gonna continue to just get more clusterfucky. Like, I just think that it's so busy, it's just becoming such a big thing that there isn't much they can do about it. Like, we were thinking about it and we're like, could Morphe even make their line better? Like, there's nothing you can do. If it's a line, right? Like, they can't really speed up the process. Before, it used to just be an open thing. You came in, you grabbed your stuff, you paid for it, whatever, but I don't know. But so yeah, that's everything that I got from IMATS. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I will talk to you guys next time.